Hello and welcome in to the SorareAndrews podcast brought to you by Sorare Data. I am Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdinho on Sorare, at Andrew M. Laird on Twitter. Joined as always by Andy Black. That would be Black on Sorare and ablack86 on Twitter. Welcome everybody. Ricky Lomas had it here like two and a half hours ago. Collections, baby! They are live, almost as if they were just waiting for our show to talk about them. Once again, Sorare coming through in the clutch just to align perfectly with the Sorare data streams. Speaking of which, ZM Star, hello, saying going to follow limited time only, which was yesterday. Debut show yesterday with me and Gator Guy. Putting out 2 AAA limited teams this week. If it fails, he's blaming Sorare data. And if it works, actually, I believe he's blaming SRD. And if it works, SD gets all the credit. For those of you who did not watch Office Hours this week, Maxime said he does not care how you say Sorare data, Sorare data, Sorare data, Sorare data, but do not call it SRD. SD is the preference. I don't think anybody really cares.
Does he care about capitalization on certain letters within?
If he does or not, I don't know. But the capital R in Sorare for me drives me insane. Just insane. Danny Bram's first one in, or at least claimed it. John Andrews asking when all the Marvin collection bonuses are coming in, which is a good question. Good question. And let's see who else is here. Sam, hello. Blue Tomatoes. Raul. ZM Star, that's a 2 for reference. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Anyway, Andy, how does it feel? I mean, we knew this already, but now that it's like officially official, how does it feel to be the greatest St. Louis City SC collector in Sorare history?
Yeah, it's quite special. It looks like other people are trying quite hard.
Andy leading for those listening, Andy currently leading the leaderboard at 1,590 points. And I would say Tunchi, but it might be Tunsi, is second with 140 points. Absolutely mopping the floor with everyone, Andy. Bravo.
Yeah. And for that, I get 5%.
As you should.
Yeah.
As you should. And frankly, I mean, those are absolute super cards now that you have, because not only do you get the 5% collection bonus, they're all current season. So you got the 5% current. I mean, what are these, like 80% cards at this point?
I think Berkey's like 14%. Something
that is absurd.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I mean, we had a full year of people running Zenit cards that were 15%, right? So I don't know.
Did they get that high? I don't know if they got that high.
I feel like there were some Zenit cards that were pretty high.
Yeah, there are definitely some high ones. I will absolutely give you that. But yeah, Berkey showing 14% right now. Gosh, you even got 4% XP bonus at this. Just regular. I mean, I like to see this, that they're training hard there over at Black FC.
Yeah. I think that, that first 5% usually comes pretty quick.
True.
Seems like it, at least, especially on a goalie. You're using them literally every week in some kind of lineup, right?
Wow, that's a lot of Berkeys I just noticed.
Yeah.
4 of them? Yeah, 4. Well done.
That's weird that he's from what country is Tapsoba from?
I have no Burkina Faso or something like that.
Yeah, that one. There you go.
Is that what it is? There it is. Burkina Faso. Yep. That's funny that's one of the filters, or one of the search options. Yeah, as John Andrews said here, it's a 1-horse race. Absolutely. Everyone else, honestly, if you were thinking about doing a collection for St. Louis City, just stop. At least for the 2022.
I mean,
2023.
I'm not doing the limiteds or anything, so I'm sure limiteds and even SRs you could get into if you wanted to.
You know what I just noticed, which I have never noticed before on any of the MLS cards for this year, is that they say 2023-24, which I don't think MLS cards have ever had the dual year, because they play in the same calendar year.
Yeah, that is weird.
Huh.
Good catch.
Yeah. See, now you have an error card. How about that? All of them. Every single MLS card is an error card now.
Yeah, I think if they're all errors, then they're not errors, right?
You would.
How about error cards? Should they get a bonus? the tiny-headed Acevedos. Or short-head Acevedos.
Yeah.
Cards.
I don't see why not.
I think the struggle would be they wouldn't have like an automated way of like applying points to them.
Yeah, I mean that's their problem, not ours.
Yeah, and then you get into a fine line of like what's an error and what's not an error.
I think it's like one of those things. Like if you see it, you know what it is. And
is the Jared Bowen mustard on his shirt? Is that an error?
It's a stain.
Is the Aisa Mandy card that I have they only minted like. Do you remember back in the day with the Real Betis cards? They said they were never going to mint the red ones because they hate Sevilla so much. They were not going to. So I look how much I paid for that card, first of all, thinking I was clever or something.
Andy, it's a one of.
It is.
You got that whole collection?
And it was red. And they weren't supposed to make any red ones.
Hold on.
Now they make red ones, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. They actually make others? Like, did they do an entire set of Real Betis rares that year?
Well, so I think that the next season after that, they came out with the rare ones, maybe.
I'm not here for that. Let's see.
Mike Baston with a good shout. Freeze Matthews surely has to be an error. See?
I like that one. That's a true error. So, I guess they did have a bunch. But yeah. Go get them all? I mean...
No, I'm not.
Come on, Andy. I think you should. Yeah. Anyway. But I'll get you back to your St. Louis, make you feel comfortable. And then Santos, all that work on Santos is paying off.
Yeah, I did that work yesterday. I noticed I was like not that short of just getting to 5%. So I figured I'd just put in the work, get a couple of scrubs. And I think I spent like $50 to get them from 4 to 5%. So
yeah, that's
and
awesome.
There's like super useful cards in there.
I was going to say that. Yeah.
Guys that don't play for Santos anymore, like Valdez and Nando and even Acevedo and Lozano, Furch, like those are guys when Liga MX kicks back up, I'll use every week. Yeah. So getting them to 5%, I felt like it was worth doing.
This Edgar, I would say Gomez.
Yeah,
that's one of the first cards I ever bought on the platform.
I know.
I don't have it. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. So this is going to be a throwback. There are some people in the chat. Let's see. We have some old timers here. But there was a time on Sorare where cards were auctioned and never got bids. And I believe Gomez was like 17 and it was probably, I think it was, do they have 2020s?
No, I think that's the first year of Santos cards, I think.
I'm going to have to look at, just go all the way back. Let's see, auctions and rare cards. I can't imagine there are that many I won. But anyway, I was the only person to bid on it. And I was like, this guy's young. Here he is.
You bought 2 of them?
No. I think that was a duplicate. Yeah, it's all the 3 ofs. I don't know why it's showing 3 times. But so I was the only one. I think that there it is. And I was like, surely somebody will outbid me on this. And they did not. And so
you got your man.
I had this card and I had the funny thought of what I paid it, $5.15 I paid for that card. And then a year later, no way I sold it for that much. $128. Look how good at this game I used to be.
So there was a time when he like briefly got in and I think he was starting. I wonder if people thought, okay, this 18-year-old midfielder is coming in and getting some time. He's worth 0.05 now.
Man. Those were the days. Yeah, no, I wonder if surely no one has ever, somebody did.
Wow. Look at that.
Yeah. Look at that. I mean, this is exactly the kind of graph. Sorry for those listening. We're just looking at how good I used to be at trading when I bought the card for $5 and I sold it for $128.
If anybody needs to know how to play Sorare, they just need to, watch you and watch this chart. because that's how you do it right there. $5 into 128.
Buy low, sell high, and thank Gary V. Blue Tomatoes, that's right. Tradinho. Yeah. You can just call me that. Yeah. Let's see. Danny Brams has this great question. When will clubs reward their top Sorare collectors with tickets? And I think, let's see, he said you deserve a VIP pass at City Park. I agree. I think it's as simple as that. And maybe they need to do like a snapshot at a point in time because, you know, you don't want to get your VIP pass and then all of a sudden sell all the cards and you're like, oh, free season ticket. But
yeah.
I think there's absolutely, is there like an overall leaderboard somewhere?
I don't know. There should be. It would be kind of cool to see. I know I was like really thinking that I had one of the best ones, and there's a guy with a Benfica collection that just blew me out of the water, and I was shocked to see it. It was incredible. I think he had all the jersey mints or the
one-ofs. Yeah.
One-ofs. Yeah. It was awesome.
Yeah. So there are a few things I'm going to go into, but shout out to Mike Baston, who has the truth about how I play Sorare, that those were the days when I didn't know what I was doing, which is why I was able to flip that card so well. But the more that we have time with the collections, the more I wish they just did them by, even if they just did by club and year, but like doing it by scarcity, it's just the super rare ones are just so hard. That's where I'll put my complaint, that like getting reasonable XP is too difficult with super rares. And I don't even need, like, I wish if they did like a club and year collection and just gave us coins. Like, I don't need XP, but I would love to just see like all of my single team collections instead of having to like make a squad and do it all myself. And so, Mike Basson, I like this assign to Purina that you should get free dog food for the top of the leaderboard. I like it.
Yeah, I mean, I do have a big dog that can eat a lot of food, so I would take that. Sam said that I've had a few people say I should get something for my rookie card collections. I agree, and I think that they need to add, like, this shouldn't be the end of collections. This should be the start of collections. I would love to see like a rookie card set for particular leagues. I know that like Sam has like I think an MLS one and the Bundesliga one. I think he might have quit there, but he has some really cool rookie card sets.
So
that should be something right there.
Yeah, I'm just pulling up Surface to Air Missiles 2021 MLS rookie card complete set. Yeah, like this should be something. Blue Tomato said they did say they would improve it, didn't they? Which surely they do. They will. Like, I don't think this is the final. Oh, he has.
Especially since, like, look at that list, and I think that 90% of that list is probably like guys that won't ever matter. They'll probably end up being USL type players or something.
Except for Jack McGlynn, who just starts regularly.
And Quinn Sullivan maybe, and there's a couple on there. There's Aziel Jackson on there. That's cool.
Yeah, it's not so bad. And then this 14-year-old Bento. Boy, that's weird. Always weird to me. And then, so he's got a Bundesliga, Eredivisie, and MLS from the 2021 season. Oh, actually, let me go back to the MLS one. Do they have the mixed year? Yeah, see, just 2021. Man, that's going to really bother me from now on. Anyway, I think that's great. I agree. I think that there is a path to make these collections really fun, even without getting stuff for them. Like, now that there's kind of this easy way to show off your collections, I think people will want to collect just to get more instead of like doing it. I don't
think you need more, but if there was a collection for MLS rookie cards, Sam should be able to get up to 5% on his MLS rookie cards.
That's fair.
And I think that those cards should be able to be part of multiple sets too. Like it's like one card can be part of multiple collections, but you can't get both bonuses. You only get one bonus.
I'm out on that.
Why?
Buy two rookie cards.
Please.
I'm literally thinking of like the old, I used to have like all my cards in binders with like those 9 sleeves, and you can't have, I mean, one card doesn't fit in 2 sleeves at the same time.
Is there like a decision-making process that you're going to have in the game where you have to pick which collection it goes into?
Yes.
Can you move it in and out, or does it stay in one?
Whatever keeps you on the site.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where they go from this, but I think they knocked this one out of the park. This is like one of the coolest things that Sorare's come out with in a while. And I think they nailed it. It's fun. I even bought, so the only thing, this isn't like a complaint. This is just an observation hidden as a complaint, or it's a complaint hidden as an observation. I bought, so I have a River Plate collection, I guess, but I only had 5 cards in it. So I bought one off the market, or not off the market, the secondary market. I bought this German Hermann Lux 1 of 100 yesterday.
Yeah.
And I have this Armani, Anguilleri, who doesn't even play for them anymore, Paulo Diaz, Nicolas de la Cruz, and Julian Alvarez. All of the others are 10%. Actually, Anguilleri's, I think, 9.5. This Lux card has the highest collection score of all of them, even though I've had the other ones for 2 years. Like that felt a little weird.
Why?
Because like I haven't collected that. Like collection feels like something that you're like, yeah, I have this huge thing. I've had it for a while. And obviously I have like all the XP because I've had them for a while, but it does feel weird that this brand new card is like more important than the other ones.
It's a number 1 serial man.
Yeah. Yep.
So I don't know. I feel like it should still be worth, it's worth the same as Armani.
It won't be though in 90 days.
Sure.
But yeah, I guess. I don't know why Armani is worth so much. New card. Oh, Max 1 owner, never listed, and in my collection. Yeah. All right. Mike Basson's trying to get me with another one for other 20 points.
I know, Mike, I've got one for you.
Oh, man, you too. How far away am I? I need 3. Do you get 30 points right away, or you get 20 points right away, right?
Yeah.
And I need 30 points. So both of your cards. Yeah, just send them over. Thanks, guys. Mike said it would be better to have player picks grayed out than the names. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. That is a good idea, Mike. I wonder if there's anywhere where you could see the card, but it's kind of black. I don't know. It'll come to me once. It's on Sorare data. Anyway. Andy, do you find yourself considering any other collections? Like not going towards St. Louis City level, but any others that you are like, oh, that would be fun to collect?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of did it with Santos a little bit. I don't know. I would love to do, and it's something I'll never be able to do, but like the 2018 West Ham set would be really cool. But the problem is I wouldn't be the first owner on any of them.
Yep.
It would just be really hard. I have none, I don't think.
Oh.
It would have to be a new one. And I mean, let's be honest, the people that have those 2018 West Ham cards are not I guess I do have some. I've got
one. Chicharito.
Yeah. I don't think that people are really willing to give those cards up. They don't like to sell them. So talk about overpaying.
Yeah. Yeah. One of the issues that I mean, Andy, like you can get this Ogbonna for $17. Ryan Fredericks is $8.
Yeah.
Although that might not be, I don't know if that's the same.
Connor said Rice with the Irish flag. That is a cool card.
Yeah. Who was talking? Somebody was talking about that the other day. I think it was where it was. But somebody mentioned it. Where was I going? West Ham. Oh, so one of the issues that I have found with wanting to collect these, and I did this because I have like a 18 Hans Vanaken, and a lot of people who have those cards have left Sorare. Yeah. And so you'll look and like their transaction is like the last one's 2 years ago, and you're just like, that card's gone forever.
Yeah, well, there was a guy that we played MLBC with, Dewey, who has the #1 Declan Rice, the #1 Hans Vanaken, the #1 Ethan Horvath, and they literally sat in his account for 3 years until Sorare announced the EPL, and now he's becoming like a huge EPL whale on the platform. I think you met Dewey in New York.
I did. BB8, isn't it?
I guess.
I think it's BB8 on Sorare, if I remember correctly. BB8 has a significant baseball collection as well. In fact, I believe baseball, I met him because of baseball. Baseball is why he came back. And then he realized he had all these. Oh, maybe it's not baseball now that I click through. Maybe it's not BB8.
Search BB8? For JUY.
JUY.
12218, the very top one. That's him.
Oh, he's back. Let's see here. I just want to make
with a 278.
Yeah, okay. This is definitely
good God.
Yeah, so like a bunch of NBA cards, a ton of baseball, and then some football. That looks like he played football again too. Yeah, it's awesome. I love it. Just love it. What's his top collection? 230 points because he has 4 Newcastle super rares.
That's go back real quick. Look at the card he's won his most rewards with.
Yeah. The old Declan Rice, 1 of 100.
1 of 100, yeah.
And hasn't. Oh, it's back. Oh, it was all recent.
Yeah, like legit, all of those cards, like the Vanaken 1 of 100, he never entered it in any contests.
That's amazing.
I think the same with the Declan Rice.
Let's see.
Mike said how shit was West Ham's squad in 2018. Like they damn near got relegated, and I think I don't know what would have happened. And so, I guess, I mean, at the time, I don't think it was covered, or maybe they had just added coverage for second division.
Yeah, that Hans has won two cap 240 thresholds. That is amazing.
That's insane.
He probably got the card. Oh, he got it for free. Oh no, he traded it. I think this was actually. So if I remember the story correctly, he got locked out of his account, and something happened where they were able to get him back in. And he had these 3 cards in it. Very nice guy, I will say. And looks like he's crushing it now.
Yeah, he's doing quite well.
Yeah.
Helps with a 300 ETH gallery.
Sometimes. But it's not all
that's
all
that's fair.
Soccer. It's only $83,000 worth.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. Yeah, those are fun. I feel like I'm just too far away on most cards that it's like I'm not sure it's worth collecting for me. And I have to say that Techers beat me to a bunch of 2021. I can't remember if it was 21 or 22 Soul one-ofs that it's like almost not worth going after them at this point. He got all the good ones, meaning the cheap ones that nobody wants.
Yeah.
Like that, whatever that Lux card was, like it was $5. He's probably retired 3 years ago for all I know.
Yeah, Sandor said new season bonus plus collection bonus plus new cards get XP very fast. I'll buy next season have 12 to 17% very quick. I don't know if it's be that quick, but there's definitely an advantage to buying those 1 of 100s that come out now. And it used to just be all for fluff, all for bragging rights. But now those 1 of 100s actually do kind of have because you're first to get XP on them. They have the highest collection bonus. It's a big advantage to having those.
Yeah, you really should never buy a card off the secondary market again.
It's a bold statement.
I'm just kidding. Buy whatever you want. But yeah, it's tough out there now if you're really trying to collect.
Well, I mean, like for previous year collections and actually even current year, you have to buy some of them off of the secondary.
True.
Speaking of somebody with some cool collections.
Yeah. Trippin' B is actually, hold on, let me go. Because I think Trippin' B is number 1 in all of the Charlotte ones that he is, I'll call it, entered.
Yeah.
So the 2020, see this, Andy, this is going to bother me so much.
Why is that?
The Charlotte FC cards, we'll zoom in here, say 2022 on them. But
You're right,
the Sorare header says 22-23. Just things like that, Andy. It's like the capital R in Sorare. Just come on, guys. Anyway, Trippin' B is number 1 with nearly twice the points as second place. Pavel Trader would love, we'll get into him in a second, actually. Anyway, this is the 2022 limiteds. He is first. 2022 rares, I imagine he is first by a landslide. Super rare leaderboard. I mean, this guy is.
Do they need to change the leaderboard for super rares and uniques, like the points, and do they need to change anything there, or is it fine?
What do you mean? How would they change them?
I mean, people really don't collect super rares and uniques. It doesn't feel like. Does the bonus just not matter as much on them?
I don't know. Like
such a hard thing to collect is what I'm getting at.
It's hard and it's really expensive if you want to do it. And like, I guess everyone has a one of, but like most players, I don't want to say most, but a lot of players won't even have jersey mints of super rares.
Yep.
And so, yeah, super rares are why I feel like I would love to see just a single club collection or a single, like I want to see where Trippin' B ranks for.
You're saying scarcity shouldn't matter.
Yeah, no, yeah, I don't think it should. I think it's kind of a silly thing to do. Like, I think they could have it. Like, oh yeah, you're the top limited collector of Charlotte FC of this year, but let me see everyone.
So if I buy a Klaus unique, should I get the 5% collection bonus on that since I have all the rares?
I think you should get a 5% collection bonus on a Klaus unique if you have the one of limited rare and super rare. I think you should have to have the rainbow.
That's not what I asked, though. And that's way too like specific.
I want rainbow collections as well.
Yeah. I think I kind of agree with you. Like, it shouldn't really matter. Like, scarcity shouldn't matter with the collections. I think.
Like we have XP levels, like standard levels when you enter competitions. So like, why can't? Well, that's kind of the one problem is that rare and limited have the same, which they shouldn't. But give me some sort of multiple where, like, yes, the unique has more value in your collection than a limited, but let me see the top Charlotte FC collector. Like Mike's saying, I'm making it too complicated, but I feel like at some point we want to see who the top collector is for a single club, and just doing it by year and by scarcity feels too narrow to me to like know who that is. That's the problem.
I see both sides. Like it is nice to have them like compartmentalized, and it allows for multiple, like it allows for other people to like collect or compete in different collections. So like I know that I could never beat Trippin' B's rare Charlotte FC collection, but there's still, what is that, 14 super rare cards that he doesn't have. So if I wanted to come in and just like trump him and like really put my dick on the table and be a bigger man, I could come in and buy all those super rares and be like, hey, who's a Charlotte FC fan now?
Yeah, I think that's okay. I think it's okay to let you spend all your money to do that.
Yeah, but you want
having money is for, so you could just slap it on the table.
Yeah.
I think it is. I don't know. But I don't think this is the end, meaning I think that we're going to see more. And yeah, the full collection, I think, is fun. And if they can figure out a way to make it similar to the game where, super rares get 20% more, whatever it is. I don't even need more XP. I literally just want to see the collection leaderboard. Make it a pride thing. Nobody cares. Except people who are competing for it. Like Trip and B would do that for pride. Like if somebody started buying up other Charlotte stuff and was like pushed him to the second spot on the overall Charlotte FC leaderboard, you better believe he's buying more cards.
Yeah.
Hell, you would do it, wouldn't you? For St. Louis City? Yeah.
Yeah.
Not getting anything out of it, but just, slapping it on the table. Surface says you should be able to add the above scarcity into a collection, but not lower. So like add the super rares into your rare collection. I get it. Oh, for example, you can make limited collections higher by adding rares to it. Yeah, I think that's fun. Yeah, I'm in. Go nuts.
It is weird to buy, like, if you own like a unique and maybe you own like 3 super rares or something, that they're not correlated in any way. But I don't know, maybe we're asking for, not asking for too much, but maybe we're, I don't know, being stupid.
So I think I tweeted this, so I definitely did. Like these 4 Orlando City cards where I have the 2021 Janssen Rare, 2020 Pereira Super Rare, 2021 Janssen Super Rare. So same year as my rare.
Yeah.
And the 2020 Gaiese Rare. And like all of these are in different collections.
As far as I can tell, you fucking hate Orlando City is all I see here.
Right. I don't give a shit about Orlando. Yeah. Nope. I didn't even know that this Mueller card was an Orlando City one.
Yeah.
But that's nice that he's bumping up my Gaiese. Actually, I don't even know if he is. Let's see. The Orlando City, what was that, 2020? This one? Did I even get 1%? Oh, I did. Oh, now I'm going to have to look for these cards. How far away am I? Oh, I literally just got there. Okay, I'm not doing it. But like, why can't I have these in a collection?
Yeah, why can't that be like 2%? Because clearly you're following Orlando a little bit at least.
Or where's Janssen? Here he is. See, same year, 1 rare, 1 super rare. I get nothing for this.
He's a Robin super fan.
Michael Dooland here. Key. See, I love these cards. Let me love them more by giving me some XP.
Haber said he owns 50 Brad Guzan super rares. He wants lots of XPs.
So what's funny is that you get no XP for that because only 1 gets in the collection. Yeah, all 50, just 1. Are there even? I wonder how many Guzan super rares there are.
Probably like 30.
30, you think? Let's see, 24. Very scarce. And he's coming back soon.
Do you still own his super rare?
Andy, I have his super rare and his rare. Look at these. Same year, too. 2021 Brad Guzan.
Are you going to try to sell him when he comes back?
Hell no. I'm taking those guys
taking him to the grave. All right.
No, to the podium. Come on.
Podium or the grave.
Haber said he'll take 50 working knees to store and use when he needs them.
Yeah, and then his Achilles goes. And,
I was going to say use an Achilles or two also. I don't know. I think this deserves something.
How fitting that your two Brad Guzans are sitting right next to two Jimmy Mowers.
Jimmy getting a start this week. Where's Germ? Just a coincidence that Germ gets a picture of Jimmy Maurer and the guy all of a sudden gets 2 starts in a row.
Hey, that's a good point. Good point.
Germ doing the Lord's work here. Anyway.
So part of the reason I told you that the title of this needed to be collecting versus collecting, I was kind of poking fun at your strategy show on Monday. What was it? Sure. Competing versus competing?
Sure is.
And I think that you said that gathering XP and collecting, I think you said that they're not the same thing. You want to explain yourself there? Because I think they are the same thing.
What did I say? I say a lot of things, Andy. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. In your Twitter headline, you said that is we're going to discuss whether.
Yeah. So I think there is a difference between what Trip and B did and what you did with your Charlotte FC and St. Louis City SC collections, respectively, than what I'm doing with my River Plate collection, and that I am only doing it so my cards get more XP, and you guys did it because you love your clubs and you want to show everyone, hey, this is how much I love my club monetarily.
I think 100%. I think it 100% doesn't matter, and I don't really think it's different. If you wanted to get 5% on your River Plate collection, you would just be collecting River Plate cards at that point.
Did I say it mattered? I just think it was different.
I don't know. Maybe you didn't say.
Danny Brand says it all here. I love my club, but I also love XP.
I think someone in the comments said it perfectly too, where they were like, I'm already collecting whoever, but this just nudged me in the right direction to collect them even more. And it's like, okay, yeah, I get that.
So what that really means is I was already collecting, and this just gets me to buy things I don't actually want. Or I didn't think I wanted. Maybe I'll put it that way.
Didn't think I wanted. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I pretty much did the same thing with my Santos Laguna boys. I bought a bunch of nonsense to get to 5%. And they were nonsense. Like, they were Red X cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did with River Plate. Just buying that completely washed up, probably retired. I didn't even look to see if he's still playing. I assume not. And I just blindly was like, yeah, I want that card just to help my Armani. Surfer says that's why this is so great. It makes you want things you didn't want before. So the problem is that you don't want the cards. You want the XP that the cards give you. And I think that's different. I don't want this German Lux card, which
but you kind of do.
German Lux or something. I don't want it. I don't want that card. But I had to buy it for XP.
Well, you got it. You got it whether you like it or not.
Right. Right.
I've got a 2020-2021 River Plate Agustin Fontana Red X. How much will you give me for it? Come on, that's like 10 collection points.
Yeah, it's only 10. I'm trying to see how far that gets me. Not far enough. I still need 30 collection points to get to 3%. So it's either 1 jersey mint or 3 of those garbage cards.
Yeah. I think for people with like OCD, this is like something that's like really helpful for them though, because some people hate having cards like that in their gallery and they can't give them away. Like a Red X card, even Pal Trader won't take it off of them. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe he will take it. But it's hard to sell those cards sometimes. And I think that it's a lot easier. You're not getting more money for them, but you can at least get that floor price for a lot of those cards. And then on the other side, the people with OCD that want to complete collections, they have like not only more incentive to do it, but now kind of a way to view it and put like a leaderboard or a scoreboard or a high score next to it, which is kind of like pleasing, I guess. Like it's nice to look up and see, ooh, 1,500 points. Look at that.
Yeah, I get it. I'm looking here. Pavel has 75 River Plate cards from 2020. He's got to be. I mean, his collections have to be absurd.
Yeah, I know that a lot of the collections that I've looked at, he's in the top 5 or top 10 almost on all of them.
Yeah. I mean, I was going to say it's because of the number of duplicates, but the duplicates actually don't count.
It's the number of cards he's had for 90 plus days.
Let's see. He got like some of these cards, they're just straight up worthless and he's taking them. But yeah, I'm trying to see what the longest he's had some of these River Plate cards. So his longest one is it's actually what I was trying to get. He's had it for over 2 years. It's a red X. Like, I don't want these cards. I don't want them. But I'm going to buy the XP. So I just have to convince myself that I have that I'm just buying XP, which I said I would never do. Let's see. Danny Bram said, I was not going to try to complete a Charlotte 2023 set.
Yet here we are.
Here we are. I was happy just with my 2022 dominance, but now I want to get the 2023 set as well because of this new collection game. Yeah. I agree. Can we make fun, Surface, can we make fun of certain people for how off they were on this 2 weeks ago? 1, people said no one would care. 2, people thought you would have to manually enter them. I won't name names. I assume PSU fans too. And I could guarantee he doesn't care still.
He definitely still does not care.
Yeah. Surface from the top rope. Yeah, I don't know if Sean has bought any cards because of the XP, but I feel like he's someone who would do that.
I think that he's going to become a huge collector here probably within the next 2 or 3 months. Sean's going to be like, I think he's going to change his name to Collector Boy. Like he's going to be just like really into the collecting aspect of the game. And he might even just quit submitting lineups at some point.
That's definitely his path.
And it's definitely boy spelled B-O-I, not B-O-Y.
Yeah. Yep. Risu said, my whole gallery, 389 cards, consists of number 1s, jersey mints, and special editions. I never did it for XP. I just like to collect.
We're not worthy. My God. You need to pull that up. I want to see it.
I'm trying to, yeah. Risu, are you just Risu on? So no, you're not. That's it. I got it here. All right. Let's see the collections, and like highest one is 3%. Despite, let's see, 8 Tottenham cards, 8 jersey mints only get you to 3% of limiteds. I guess it actually doesn't matter, or one ofs. That's really cool though. That reminds me of AXA. AXA would have had like huge XP on his cards.
Oh yeah, he had all the ones, right?
Yeah. Yep. I was briefly looking at Sean. Sean's highest one is at 3%. I will say that the gap between 3% and 4% is really high, and I think that's why most people will stop at 3.
Yeah.
Like for how much you have to get to, like this Tottenham one is 8 jersey mints or one ofs, and it's still 140 collection points away. I guess that's really only 2 more. Now
I don't think you realistically can't get there by just collecting all the cards. You need special editions, jersey mints, or first mints, and you need to be the only owner. Like you need a lot of those things to be included. Like you need a lot of those.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're starting late, theoretically the most you're getting for non-jersey mint or special editions or whatever is 20 points per card, right? And that's after 90 days. And so 25 cards per team, like that's like 500 points. Like you're still not at 5%.
Right.
Charlie said he looked and he was 9th in the Newcastle Rare leaderboard today, went out and bought 2 cards, and now he's 3rd. Way to be, Charlie. Blue Tomatoes collectors fans, too. Mike Basson said Sean will commit as soon as someone with a collection bonus takes him off a podium.
Nope.
I still don't think so.
He won't do it until like he finally, like realizes his love for New England and decides that he wants to boost all of his Carlos Gil's cards up to like 5%, and then he'll start collecting.
Yeah, I mean, his number 1 is Ajax 2021-22, and literally Tadic. Oh, I guess he's got Tadic, and he's got the special edition Burkhouse.
Yeah.
And blend.
Yeah. And it was the 69 of 100 too, which should be worth something, I think. But I'm not gonna. I won't die on that hill today.
Which one is
the daily blend?
Oh, 69. I think you said 16, and I'm like, I don't know what the value is. Yeah. So interestingly, I'm fairly certain that Sean. This is where somebody should just burn it all down. I think that's Calvin Ratzie's rookie card. And I brought this up previously, that there are some rookie cards that don't have the rookie emblem. And
their definition of rookie is complicated.
I'm wrong. I really thought he had a rookie card. Wasn't he in? Was it the year before? Hold on. I only say this because I thought Surface had one. This is exhilarating listening here. Squads. Wasn't Ratsy in here? Oh, I got it mixed up with Setford.
Do you know Sorare's definition of rookie?
Yes, it's a player who has not had a first team appearance and whenever they feel like it. Yeah. Pachera, I like this. Should a signed card be worth more?
Yeah, it should be worth a lot more than 20 points.
Is it really not even worth? Like, it's not. They don't consider that a special edition? That seems outrageous to me. I'll go right to Quinny's gallery because I know that he has. Yeah, that's a special. Oh, 20 points is the special edition.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it should be worth more. This is like a super card too. Special edition, jersey mint. I like it. Yeah, I think it should be more. Maybe. I don't know.
It is kind of a shame though that like some of the signed cards are jersey mints, some of them are one-ofs, and then you have Hans Van Aken who's like, yeah, give me the 69 and 100. It's like, well, Hans, that's not worth any more on my collection score. Why are we doing this?
Let's see. I've got my. So this is why I think it's just funny. So I have 2 Tony Watt Dundee United cards. Yeah. And one is the limited jersey mint, which you can see here from the 2021-22 season. And the other one, oh man, come on. The other one is a autograph, and it's worth less. What are we doing here?
That's bad. I think the autographed one should just be like flat out 100 collector points. Just I'm making an executive decision right now. 100 collectors points for those.
I love it. I don't even know how much XP that gets me. 2%? I'm in, Andy. You're the new Nicola.
Yeah. Put me in charge.
I like this from Surface. The collection system was really just conceived in an attempt to help OG Sorare dude Yari Versharon finally sell his signature card. Oh, poor Yari. Did he ever get that one sold?
I think he did. He was haymating people all over the platform now.
Haymating. Yeah, Grimaldo's got to be up to 5% with his. Although those are still only like, they're not that many. Like the collection bonus is not that high on those. Yeah. Card edition. Yari has 3. Oh. Does that mean a new one's coming?
Or one was taken off the platform, maybe?
Maybe. So he did sell it. Yeah.
I guess every year that's like his way of making...
traded it.
Oh, interesting.
I love that.
For Pau Lopez.
Oof. And Ekatike. Oof. Il Fenomeno got one over on Yari on that one. What is Grimaldo's Sorare name? He doesn't go by Grimaldo. That would make it too easy.
Don't they have just like a thing you can click on?
Here he is. So he's got 2 seasons worth. So yeah, he's only at 3% for getting all of these. Who was that? 1, 2, 3. Love the Murado signature, by the way.
Yeah.
Just tag that whole card up. So what I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 jersey mints. And he's 4th on the list. Surely he'll do something to get above that. And then did he do it for 2022's? Oh no, he just actually collected instead of scammed his teammates for cards. I don't know. Maybe we'll see Grimaldo start buying some more Benfica cards.
I mean, he's got the like the hard ones to get, like the ones that are worth a lot of points. Like just fill in the cheap ones, the cannon fodder, and you can probably get that to 4% pretty easily.
You would think so. Come on, Grimaldo. You got it. Anyway, so the answer is no. Grimaldo does not have 5%. Mike Basson said, rookie card was under 18 and no league first team appearance for the rookie badge. I didn't even think that there was a age limit.
There's rules. 18 seems too young. There's definitely rookie cards of guys that are older than 18, I think.
Yeah. ZM Star said, someone having all players and not getting the 5% is bullshit. And I'm with him.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm. You should just get like a complete set bonus. Like whatever left. Okay, 100 points for if you have the entire set.
Yeah. I think I'm going to actually disagree with both of you guys, though. I think I kind of like that you have to do something extra. Like you got to go get a couple ones or a couple special editions or a couple rookie cards, whatever. Well, if you have them all, then you have the rookie cards already. But jersey mints, whatever. I think I like that. And then also, too, like, I don't know, holding them for a long time, not listing them. I like the bonuses on those as well. So I think I'm all right.
Oyston is how I would say that. If Grimaldo cared about Sorare, he wouldn't transfer to a new club and just play that Benfica stack.
That's true.
Love that. I love that. There was a comment before. Oh, yeah. Oh, also from Oyston. What do you think about the Trent Alexander-Arnold auction the other day? Did you say this?
I didn't.
Trent's jersey mint.
Just a rare?
Jersey mint rare. You can notice it by that significantly higher blue dot than everyone else.
Yeah.
I will give you one guess who bought it.
You'll never walk alone.
Look at you, Andy. You know your Sorare game.
To be fair, he's been playing out of his freaking mind. So
yeah.
1.3 ETH, sure.
1.3 ETH for a formerly 8 ETH card.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has been playing well.
Yeah, last 10 games there, pretty good.
I wonder what. I mean, I assume Mark has a pretty significant current season. Actually, I don't know if he has. He is obviously the OG, the original Sorare or the original Liverpool season collector.
Yeah.
You
And
think
he's even
they
got the SR.
Yeah, he put his money where his mouth was. So what is this? He's up to he's at 470 collection points for the current season, which do you think that they should differentiate on the Liverpool cards? And clearly they didn't. That was one of the questions that we had internally at Sorare Data, because they have two different like cards for the same year, because they had the Liverpool cards early and then they came out with the Premier League ones.
Yeah.
It's the same mint. So like, it's not like we got another 100, but
I don't think they should have done separate collections. I think just one collection is fine.
Okay, that's fair. So yeah, he's got.
Did you think that they should have done two?
I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
I had no like reasonable opinion on either side.
They had and what you were saying was they had the really ugly Liverpool cards that they came out with, and then they had the really nice ones that they came out with.
Right. So like I wonder. Yeah, I can just pull it up here. So obviously, like you were never going to get a 1 of 100 Trent Alexander-Arnold from this season as a launch edition, because it's the same mint. They was just whenever they started doing them again,
right?
If that makes sense. Let me see when they switched over. So here we go. Yeah, so what is that? 37 of 100 was the first Trent Alexander-Arnold launch edition of this. And then it's different. You can tell how much promise he thought the season had here with the smile face. And then mid-season, he was like, oh, God, we're not that good this year. And he got very serious. Oh, shocking. He's a AAA for this weekend. Great. Love when that happens. Anyway.
Does their game matter, though?
I don't know.
I thought they had like 5th locked up or
something. Follows the Premier League. Let's see. Can they get to 4th? No. They can get to 4th, yeah. Man United have the game in hand.
But 17 goal differential.
Yeah, but they're on the plus side of it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Huh. Man United have a game in hand and they play today. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So the game could maybe not matter.
True.
Gotcha.
That honestly is one of my favorite phrases in all of sports.
What's that?
A game in hand.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why, but I just something about it. I like it. Anyway. Yeah, John Andrews and Daniel Cooper got us. United need to lose today, and then it matters. I mean, I guess we know before the deadline. I imagine Liverpool won't rotate anyway. Seems like I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Mike Basson said they're relying on Chelsea to do something, so no, they can't get 4th.
Yeah.
Oh.
Totally fair.
Where do you think Pulisic's going to end up? I mean, surely he's gone, right?
You know where he needs to go? Where? He needs to go to like the MLS, a league that he can actually maybe get some playing time in. I think all those American boys need to come back.
Let's come on home.
Well, I guess holding down the fort at Leeds United in the championship might work out for a couple of them. Although, did I see McKennie was leaving if they go down?
I see no reason why he should stay.
Yeah. Well,
I think it was who were they talking about yesterday? I forget what it was. Nep brought it up on his stream. Who were we talking about? I don't remember.
Tyler Adams, Aronson, McKinney. No.
I don't know. But Pulisic's got to go somewhere where he can play.
I think he'd be good in the Turkish league.
Oh, oof. I do remember. He was talking about how Calvin Phillips was named to the England squad. And he was like, Calvin Phillips like has not played for England, for Man City. Like he didn't deserve to be there. And somebody made a comment that like Southgate picked him because he plays in England. And like the guys overseas like tend not to get picked. And that's not like Bellingham obviously is getting picked, but like the borderline guys who like happen to play overseas, they're like, no, they got to play in the Prem. So that's why Pulisic's coming home. He's going to play in the MLS just to make sure that whoever, do we even have a national league team coach yet?
We still have the interim guy, and they announced like 2 days ago that he's going to coach the team through the Gold Cup and the Nations League. So we're going to have lame duck coach for 2 tournaments in a row. Like I don't get it at all. Like if you're going to take this next run of the World Cup seriously, why bother having a guy that you're not committed to?
Well, when Landon Donovan takes over, we'll need Pulisic to come play for Sporting Kansas City. Actually, I think he's a Pennsylvania kid, right?
Yeah, so, he'll be a Riverhounds guy, right?
Yeah, definitely more Riverhounds.
They're going to get promoted
than Union. Yeah. it would be great if the Riverhounds won the U.S. Open Cup. Shout out to MLS card guy. And they got promoted, and like San Diego had to wait even longer they're like, sorry, we didn't think they'd win. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way. I think that they get to play in the CONCACAF Champions League, but they would not get a spot in the MLS.
Yes. Yeah.
But they should.
Not everybody can play in MLS, Sandy.
We have like 30 teams in that league, so what's another one?
We have San Diego. That's why. Is San Diego 30 or 31 or 32? They have an odd number now. I can't remember if they're 31 or 29. A lot of teams. Yeah. Least Mantel also, McGuire making it is hilarious. Like, anyway. I was saying your boy Tamori should have made it over McGuire.
Yeah.
Frankly, I think Pulisic probably should make it over McGuire. And I realize.
Playing center back.
That's a joke. Right. And he's not English, but anyway. All right. We've officially fallen off the track. So thank you to everybody for joining us. If you could please hit the like button on the video, that would be, your dog literally walked away as I was like, all right, that's it. That was perfect timing. Yeah, that was great. But anyway, like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Speaking of Nep, I'll be back tomorrow with Nep on Off Topic. And Nep had a great stream yesterday that I was watching, and I'm like, man, I got to talk to Nep. And I'm like, hey, I have a place where I can talk to him. So tomorrow it's 11:30 a.m. Eastern, 10:30 a.m. where Andy is, 4:30 p.m. in England, and then 5:30 p.m. east of England, at least until the next time zone takes over.
Look at you. You're like Big Ben over there. Oh, God.
I work with too many people who don't live where I live. Nobody I work with. Oh, I guess one person is in my time zone, but everyone else, I just gotta check. So anyway, thank you everybody for joining us. Tune in tomorrow, and we'll be back next week with some more, lowercase letter versus uppercase letter content. Yeah.